like by mistake, I would have probably never been ready to be pregnant. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's not that easy. It's pretty it's pretty
I wouldn't
intense
know, Jenny. I
experience.
wouldn't know.
Me neither.
But I mean, once I had the baby, I was like, oh man, I actually had that person inside of me. It was really like the experience got even more bizarre after that. And but yeah, man. But I don't know how some people just like get pregnant and get pregnant and get pregnant. It's like such a it's an intense experience, I have to
My
say.
mother did this like 9 times or something crazy like that.
What?
Damn, man. Yeah, she got a lot of practice on that. I mean, some people really like it. It was really weird for me that I was a different person during the whole time I was pregnant, you know? Like I liked things I never liked, the things I liked I didn't like. It was just very strange, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
And none of that's a bad. It's just strange, you know?
Hmm.
It's strange.
in, instead of maybe saying like we're having a kid, maybe saying like we're expecting.
There
Mm,
you go. Yeah, what were you
there you
expecting? And our
go.
baby arrived. The baby arrived.
It came,
The
everyone.
baby arrived, hero. That's how it is. You didn't have the baby. The baby arrived.
Oh man.
Epoch. Did you hear that?
Yeah, Epi,
He must be
what
mad
did
at
you
me
say,
today.
Epi, where you were expected? Oh, what did you say? Like,
He's like, I'm not expecting.
He's out.
what?
He was like, screw you guys. He probably lost his phone again or something stupid.
Oh,
He's like, why are you assuming I'm the one carrying it?
oh, Epi was out of here real fast. Did he say something in chat? Nope. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Now it works. It wouldn't let me unmute. I'd unmute and it would just mute me back. You're talking about children, yes?
What did you say to people when your wife was having a baby? Did you say we're having a baby, or did you say we are expecting a baby?
I think we said both at different
Mm.
times.
What do you
But
mean we said it? What do you say?
it does not matter what I say. I did
Like if
not
you
have
would
this
just say to your friends, I'm having a baby, or we are having. You always have to
You
say
always have
we,
to say
right?
we. Yeah, you can't say I. That would be
Yeah.
wild. But no, she did everything, and
But
you
Epoch,
know,
Epoch, we were just pregnant
we.
and we had Cardano Over Coffee 9 months.
I know 9 months we incubated that thing, and now look at it. It's like turned out we had quintuplets.
Okay, so if you two are the ones having this baby, what does that make cookthyme and I your surrogates?
No, y'all are the
Well,
children.
we kind of adopted
Yeah,
you,
you're the adopted
so
children.
So we weren't like conceived. We were
You
adopted.
were
yeah,
adopted. The
no.
show was conceived.
Sorry to let you know,
So basically,
but
what you're saying is we are all adults, kind of like Cardano over coffee.
we're all a family, Lido, is what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. Hero and I are really just two JPEGs. We couldn't make real life. We could only make Twitter Spaces and other NFTs.
Should we talk about
It's,
Cardano?
yes, let's. What's going on in Cardano?
Oh man,
Isn't that a ghost chain?
the ghost
Is there anything
chain.
going on?
Yeah, the ghost chain that there are over 40 companies building on. I'm still trying to find more, and that's only in one corner of the ghost chain. That's only the companies that's asked for public ghost chain money. There's 40 of them and counting. It's
Only
ridiculous.
40? There's only 40?
I haven't gotten all of them. I think there's maybe 12 or so more to go. Yeah.
You must be talking about Catalyst funding because there's more than 40 people building on this ghost chain.
Yes, just the ones that's asked for public money. Yes.
Okay.
So
Because I see Cinnabon looking like David King. What the hell is that
I
about?
know, right? That's why I was tripping. I was like,
Oh my God,
what?
that's why it was a little
Right? I
weird.
was like, what
That's
is
so
that
true.
PFP? I know that from
That's so
somewhere.
funny. And I did think it was funny that David will like be here like at this time, just sitting there. Like, oh, it's so funny. Cinnabon, you're
I
funny.
was like, what's that tripping me up?
An imposter.
That
Oh,
was so
and I think
funny. I didn't
also I was
realize it.
having a PTSD moment with that PFP because David rudely kicked me off of the show one night and refused to let me back up. Um, the real talk show.
Smart man.
Okay, hero. Shush it. Um, yeah. So that scarred me for life, I think.
That's what made you get the Ethereum PFP, huh?
No, I'm saving my anger for kicking his ass in putt putt.
Oh, putt putt.
Oh my God, I haven't like done my first one yet. I've been so busy. I
Let
really need to do my first I need to join. I got an Oculus and I was all excited. First thing I did was like, what do I do to get this? I wanted to play mini golf, and I haven't done it.
I went out, I bought an Oculus, and it's sitting right there.
You gotta
Dude,
play
I feel
putt
like
putt.
so old. Me too. I'm like, I would have never done that like a few years ago. Like
I
have
don't
an
Oh,
have
Oculus sitting in front of me, and not use it. That's just crazy.
I
I
don't have
have
time.
one.
I have
You
one
have
too.
one.
Let's
We
play.
should do it.
We're boomers, Brian.
Listen, I
Ooh.
would rather go on my PS5 and play Apex and shoot people because that's how I roll.
Oh, you're not gonna give Jenny shit for calling you a boomer when you gave
I
me
said
shit
we
yesterday for calling you.
are. I mean,
Oh,
I
I'm
you
put
not a
are.
boomer.
myself in there.
I am a
Dude.
generation below the boomers.
You,
Thank you very much.
I'm saying it is bizarre. Like I think I would have been playing with that thing like every day, every
that's
night,
what
and
she
Oh,
said.
I
when I
don't
was a kid,
know. Yeah,
shit.
right? There you
Sorry,
go, Epoch.
I couldn't. It's been too long.
Listen, I spent hours playing EverQuest, right? I mean, literally, my parents yelled at me because they couldn't use the phone for days at a time.
And now I joined this Marlowe thing, and it starts tomorrow. I didn't know it was going to start that quick.
Right?
Oh,
Did
you're
you
in the
guys join?
I
I did
did.
not just because I don't think I had time to but Lato, did you get in?
Yeah, I joined. I was surprised it started on the 19th too, Jenny. But I will say I'm glad it's only 7 weeks. Um, and I'm glad you don't need to know some of the Haskell stuff. Because I still need to tackle Haskell. That's something I haven't really sunk my teeth into yet. But
Oh,
I'm excited for Marlo.
are they going to have you sign anything that you can't talk about, or since it's testnet, you're going to be allowed to talk about it?
They didn't say anything about that. So I think it's different from the Italian Prism where they made you sign stuff. Um, so yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be wide
If they
open.
have, like where you're not allowed to talk about it,
No, I
if
think
they're
we'll be able to and help improve for the second cohort,
Right. Yeah.
the experience and stuff. Yeah.
I'd like to hear about the experience as you go through it. Is it time consuming? Because I don't get involved in some of those things because I don't feel that I have the time. You know what I mean? And
Don't
I
you
don't know.
just sit around all day waiting to be called to a fire or something?
Absolutely. Yep. I sit here all day and do nothing, Lido. All day long.
That's why
Nothing.
imagine you just hanging around with your axe, just pacing around the hall, waiting. Is there a fire? Is there a crash? When call?
No, dude, he doesn't walk around with an axe. That's for the younger, sprier fire people. He commands them and shoots water from the turret.
No, I drive mostly and I direct traffic and I also run the pump if there it's an actual fire. We haven't been to many actual fires, thank God, knock on wood.
Come in, please. Oh.
Told you he didn't. Told you he didn't have the axe.
Oh, I have access to plenty of axes and I know how to use them, Ebook.
Wait, so should we talk about Cardano?
We
I
were,
thought
but
we
Hey,
then
were talking about
we
this
were, and
is
Cardano.
then we
Cardano.
sidetracked.
We are
So it's
Cardano. Come on,
whatever.
connect the dots, Lido.
I think VR putt putt should be at Rare Blue. So let's make that happen.
Hey, Rare Bloom, where are you at?
Oh dear.
Rand.
I thought we were going to
Rand.
talk about aqua farmers. Come on, I spent all night minting these.
Oh, you can mint multiple. You can mint multiple now. Let's get in there. What do you
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What?
You mean you mint more than one, right, Epoch?
I minted. Yeah, I minted 6.
You could do more than 2.
Watch out. Well, it's per address. You can do 3 per address.
Oh,
But
Well,
then
I
they
you
see.
know ways
started.
around the system, Lido. It's easy to get around the system. Like they can say that we're going to make it difficult for you to mint more than 2 or 1. It's not difficult. You just got to do it. That's all.
Why would you mint more than 2?
I mean, I just sent LQ to my different wallet.
No.
And
I mean, why?
It's called
Are
degeneracy.
you trying?
That's it. There's no other reason for
Are you
it.
trying to pull a rare? Are you trying to gift it later? Like, why would you mint more than 2?
Oh, he ain't gifting nothing. Trust me. I've given him all kinds of stuff. He ain't never offered. I don't have no aqua farmers, Epoch. Can I have one?
do you want like a common one?
Yeah, I'll take the lowest tier one. Shit, I don't care.
Did you not qualify for the snappy
No,
shit?
my shit was in a smart contract because I'm an idiot.
Do you want an introvert hero? Do you have introverts?
I missed that mint too.
I have an introvert. I'll give you an introvert. Those are cool. I love them.
That's a cool project. I was checking them out. I just didn't have time to get into the mint. So, and you don't have to give me nothing, Jenny. But thank you.
No, but since you're in the spirit of giving, it's
Wait,
9
what
months.
do you
There
mean
you
all
go.
the NFTs has
I
been
love to
sold?
share
Is
that.
this real? The mint is over?
Did you miss? Are they sold out?
Yeah, they sold out.
They're sold out, so there's no public mint?
There
No,
was.
introverts sold out. I think Later's talking about aqua
I'm talking about Aqua.
farmers.
Aqua sold. Did they sold out? I don't
Well, I
know.
just click on the mint button and it says NFTs already sold or reserved.
There you go. I did.
There are no more
Everybody was
NFTs
minting them
available.
yesterday.
But it was so it sold out just within a whitelist. That's crazy.
Oh, I
Not
thought that
really.
was it.
Think
Or
about
like,
it. It's a huge DeFi project that they're telling you you're probably going to get some type of benefit. Kind of like, why did ViFi NFTs sell out, right? Why did it get voted the most? Because you earn something from it, right? It has actual real utility for their decks. Of course it's going to sell out.
I didn't mint
Man,
any.
I wanted to mint another one.
I think you just missed out yesterday because the way they did it was that they gave everyone on the whitelist 1 mint, and then they waited 8 hours, and then they give everyone on the whitelist 2 more mints.
Right. So I was just assuming, and then there's gonna be. I didn't think it was gonna sell out within a whitelist. I assuming there's gonna be like a public, you know,
They don't care about the public.
as well after the whitelist people are
Yeah.
done. So I was
They only
assuming
care
that.
about the ARQ holders.
Who are this? Who's this public? Is it?
Yeah,
What's this?
because the purpose is the staking, you know? It's like,
Wow, it sold out. Okay.
I
Well,
would ask David King. David King would know, but since we have the imposter David King,
I know, right?
Epoch, you gotta send me one of your 6 aqua farm. I need 2. My one is too lonely.
Well, I was taught by an NFT expert that you should always buy things in 3s. One to keep, thank you, babe. One to keep, one to sell for taxes, and one to sell for profit.
Which one are
For
you selling
taxes,
for?
well, you actually sell it for like to cover your investment, really.
no.
I don't know.
Here's what you do. Like if you don't know, you haven't played this game yet in the NFT world.
Which, by the way, you don't buy that farmer for an NFT. You buy it for other reasons. That's not an NFT project.
You can like sell it at a loss and then write that off on your taxes.
Absolutely. And you could sell it right now for the same. If you bought an NFT 2 months ago, right? You could sell it, get more ADA, and still show a tax loss because of the dollar value of ADA. If you're not playing that game, your taxes are probably. Whew.
Nah, I totally play different games, so hell no. I play a very different
bring
game.
my taxes into this. That's a
Not
scary
finding
subject.
for tax advice. Speaking of which, I'm trying to get a tax expert on the show. I'm waiting for them to get back to me. So
Do you know my
How is
tax guy literally quit on me? He's like literally the last tranche of transactions. He was like, "I'm out. I can't do this." I was like, "Dude, it's just come on. It's 350 transactions. Just
it's just
suck it up.
numbers. Come on, dude.
Type it in."
Why,
Unbelievable.
why don't you show them how to use the software that tracks your transactions for you, and you don't even have to do anything?
I literally used that and then handed him a PDF of everything already done and batched into the forms he needed. And he was
Just go
like,
to
"This
H&R
is I
Block
can't
then.
review this."
Just go to H&R Block. If I mean, because if you're using that, right, if you're not actually trying to be somebody who's doing shady shit, which there's a lot of people out there, and I don't suggest that because the tax man will get you. Just go to H&R Block or do it yourself. Like, it's not. You can just plug
So
all that in there, and their
the
software
problem is
figures it out for
I've
you.
I've been doing it by myself for years. I think that's the problem. So starting from like doing it myself and then switching to an automated method, there's kind of like a I don't know.
I got
There's
you.
no you see what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
like I can't say that
You
it's
weren't doing it
correct.
properly in the
Right.
past, so
Exactly.
you might have some profits there that aren't actual profits.
Exactly. So I'm definitely gonna like end up overpaying on my taxes if I go the automated route. I think is a problem.
Okay,
But
who's buying an aqua farmer for 700 ADA? This is nuts.
you are. Send me that
Why?
now, and I'll send you an aqua farmer.
Why are we talking about taxes? And he's so obsessed with aqua farmers, he interrupts our conversation to talk about aqua farmers again. And then he'll be like, "But what Cardano? What about Cardano?" I'm like, "We're talking taxes, which is involved in Cardano."
No, you guys are doing great. Carry on.
So the aqua farmers, they get you 2 to 5% boost, I think, on the
Right,
DeFi platform. So if you even if you have the most common, I'm pretty sure you're still getting like a 2% boost.
right.
Is
The
that like
problem though
no?
is
I have a serious question. Is it like a time thing? Is it only for so long, or is it going to be for like the whole entire time that you do anything on their decks?
I have a feeling it's the latter. Like it's
me too. Me too.
they want to because I think they're also not providing like MinSwap gives liquidity on everything. It's like, oh, you got a pair of like blah blah tokens and Huskies, like perfect. Like we'll give you Min for you to store that shit over here. Whereas this stuff, I think, only applies to the liquid token staking itself.
Okay, so not the farming, but then you'll be able to stake your LQ tokens, and that's where the extra percent will.
That's my understanding.
Gotcha.
That's my understanding as well. But seriously though, 400K in transaction, it just this is wild. Is this what degening looks like?
That's not even half a degenning, dude. Like, where are you been for the last 9 months?
Yeah, who calls me a DJ? I got 6 NFTs and I got called degen. You want to know how many crypto keens I got back when I was really degenning?
Do you know how many
100
ate it?
and
Do you know how many goats I minted? Do you know how many goats I minted?
I want to know. Is it more than 30?
It's over 150. So just take that
Damn
for
it.
whatever.
You son of a bitch. See, the difference between us is that you degened into a project that turned into something. I just aped into all the projects that turned into nothing.
Dude, there's a reason why I'm the one that does this NFT thing and my husband works. So we don't get surprises like that. You
Are
guys are
you
crazy. All my guy friends are like insane when it comes down to DJing. Like, no wonder why my girlfriends are always like, I don't want to hear anything about it. My husband like spent so much money on this bullshit. I was like, oh my god, he's like a DJ. I know what that means. I'm sorry, girl. Like, it's like they don't get it, and
whoa?
I play here and I don't get it. You guys still like buy so much shit. It's like crazy. I have to say it. Somebody has to say it. I'm a girl. I don't do that stuff, dude.
How many pair of
I
shoes,
play my stuff a lot more safer in that
Jenny? How
sense.
many
Like I
pair of
have a
shoes,
total different strategy. Hmm?
Jenny? How many pair of shoes do you have?
Well, They'll have a purpose, you see?
Well, my
What
NFTs.
if all your DJ like moves what's the purpose? I want to know that because my shoes, yes, I do have a lot of
Do
shoes.
you
You're
not
right.
compare your shoe collection to other people's shoe collections, and then like you banter over like how many shoes you have? You're like,
But
oh my
my
god,
shoe
girlfriend, like my
collection's
shoes fell
very
out of the closet.
no, my shoe and my closet resembles more my NFTs. I don't have the same shoes. I don't have the same dress in different
How
colors.
many notes
We
you got?
girls don't like that. We don't like it that you guys go to a store
Well,
and come back with 7 shirts of the same. I like the shirts that I got 7 colors. I'm like, what the heck?
well,
That's not what we do.
I don't do that. I can't. I'll punch somebody.
Actually, when I go to the store and I see a shirt that really hits me, I always buy 2 or 3 of them because I know they're gonna go out of style, and I want to wear that same shirt for like the next 10 years.
I feel so targeted, and Jenny, you're so right. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm telling you, like I swear, like my husband sends me his friends are like going through this, and I talk to them, and I was like, "Do you need to talk to my wife? That's not how you do it." And he's like, "I know," and I hear him on the phone, and I was like, "Oh my god, your friend aped into something." It's like, "Yes, he did." It's like, "Okay, so let me explain this to you." It's like- and you guys, I mean, I love it because it really is a guy and a girl thing. I don't know.
Let me tell a story though, Jenny. Out of those, I think it was fuck, what was it like
I need sleep at night, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
210 goats that I minted. I've gave a lot away, right? And I'm still ahead. If I sold all my goats, which I would never do, they're in my collection forever. I would be so far ahead, I'd be okay. So life's okay. Life's okay.
I
I
never got a
know,
good
but
hero. Never got
it
a
could
good.
be the other way around, and you know that.
Absolutely. I have a shit ton of crypto kings too, and I don't even know what they are. And I blame Ecop because he was like, "Yo, check this out, dude." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" Boom! I bought like 20.
I take responsibility for that one. Oh my bad.
What are Crypto Kings?
I
Was
have
that the sketchy project?
no idea.
Here, they had a good zombie collection. It was back when zombies were all the rage. Here, hold on.
Hmm.
I will send you the Crypto Kings.
It's like some 8 bits. I don't even know why I bought them. Like
Yeah, here is the thing. When was the last time any of you DJs schemed of your long-term wallet to prep up your NFT wallet?
my pledge is 100K and it has remained 100K and it'll always stay 100K or
Is that
more.
your long-term bag? Is your pledge?
That's my long term bag. Yeah,
Cool.
I had money set aside for NFT bag, and I had
Mm-hmm.
money set aside for a DeFi bag.
And you haven't topped up the NFT bag,
No, I haven't. I mean, I put money in the Cardano, but I still have that ADA in different wallets. I haven't spent it, but
right?
the money I had set aside for NFTs, I've added to it by I sold a couple NFTs. I've given away more NFTs than I've sold though. So
Dude, I given
So
away so many NFTs too. I wish I could like write it off my taxes,
but
but
like
I
the
can't.
like I minted Kongs, right? And I just sold some of those for 3,000 ADA. I mean, hello. I don't need to retop my bag with ADA from my long term bag. I can just flip an NFT here and there.
Epoch, is that what you're doing too? Are you flipping or are you topping it up?
No, he
no,
doesn't.
I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I literally so I have this vision that number one, I'm gonna out survive everyone. So in 20 years, when everyone, half the people here have quit or lost all their money and quit or whatever the excuse, I'll be there with maybe a 10,000 NFT collection, and there'll be like you can walk through it in virtual reality and like offer bids on like collections of the collections. So I want to be like a gallery owner, but in the metaverse.
Nobody offers you any money for the.
You'll be victorious alone with everybody's NFTs in your collection. Is that what you're saying, Epoch?
That's exactly correct. I don't want anyone there. I don't want anyone to be there. I just want it to be myself.
Wait. Where's our guest?
With all of Brian's goats.
Where's our
And
guest?
my gallery is going to be attached to Hero's gallery, so I can walk in because we also have like completely different tastes. So I'll want to visit his, if you know. if you'll
We'll
allow
be
it.
window licking.
We'll window lick.
So you guys
Our,
are just gonna sit there, ignore me, and not give two shits about our guests?
no, I heard you. Our guest is there. They have to request speaker though, right? So.
I wasn't
Okay.
ignoring you. I just was not
Finish.
prioritizing you.
You were finished.
Well, I'm glad we've not achieved consensus. You may carry it on with the previous conversation. If you're a guest, you know who you are. Come up. We'd like to hear what you have to say.
I'm going to
You
use
have to
that.
get them.
I wasn't
You're gonna
ignoring.
use.
You're just not my priority.
Yes, that is such. I don't know, cookthyme. They might confuse you for a dude. That is such a douchey duty thing to say.
You know what else is kind of horrible?
What?
We got 36 people in here, and I don't know how many people have tweeted out the space. So,
I think last time I checked, it was 4.
listen, Lighto, do you remember at the peak of the bull run when we had 400 people in here sitting here, and we got 36 now? Like, this is the time that you should be learning and listening to these guests and thinking about investing. Like Friday, we have Awesome Fi. The bear market is where you make your money. That's where I made my money in the last bull run, right? Was
How did you do that?
DCAing, investing
Hey,
smart,
I
researching
just
for
DCA'd.
2 years.
My buy went through yesterday for
Wait.
Morada.
Is DCA the same as making your money?
Huh?
What?
Is DCA the same as making your money? Those seems like two different things. Making your money and DCA.
What do you mean making your money?
That's what you say. You say you made. That's how you made your money in the bear market.
Yeah, by DCAing into the next.
Okay.
I bought
Okay.
from 35 cents down to 3 cents, and then the whole ways back up to $1. I DCA dollar cost averaged.
That makes sense. I thought you were gonna tell me about some fancy bear market DeFi trading strategy.
No, yeah, DCA dollar cost average.
Yeah, it's DCA and yield farms. That's all you need.
Right. The yield farm. I know sometimes if you're not Epoch, it doesn't look like you're farming you know thousands and thousands of tokens. But just give it a few weeks. It'll add up.
Yeah,
I was
so
messaging our guest. I don't see our guest. Where's our
Maybe
guest?
it might be just frozen on my screen. They're the last person on my screen, Chili Lobsters, but maybe they got booted out and it's just stuck on my screen because that happens.
Big Joe the Don. What are you minting now? What is this?
Big Joe, he's probably minting what is it? The Veggie Mates people thingies.
Is that what that is?
Oh, the what
I
is it? The
call it
trap? No, yeah. Man, I need to get one of those.
Big Joe, you have an event coming up. What is it?
Shillamania 5 on the 20th. It's going to be a very European Shillamania. I was actually just talking to the reigning European champion, Tomas, and he's going to be going at it against a pretty talented rapper named Genesis Arc, who also has a project here on Cardano. So they're going for the European Championship. And we got a few other cool matchups on scheduled as well. So, yeah.
Lido, our guest, has arrived.
This is true. Chili lobster. You finally, what? Were you frozen or something? You finally got warmed up and got some steam in your lobster tails to get up here. Welcome to the stage.
Hello, guys. Morning. I was here from the start, actually. I was just getting a second cup of coffee. How's everyone?
Doing well. How are you, my good sir?
Awesome. Thanks. Just a great morning here listening in. Well, celebrating the 9 months of Cardano Over Coffee. Been a long ride, guys. Thanks for all the spaces.
Whoop, whoop.
yeah, thank you, GM. Welcome.
am. Let me see if I can summon my best hero voice. So tell us before you get into your show or whatever. Tell us about you and how you came into Cardano and how you know how you got into crypto.
I really hope that's not how I sound.
Right. Well, actually, I'm a medical student. I've taken a couple of years of my career to focus on Cardano and blockchain. I crossed paths with it a couple of years ago when I was doing some research for a project regarding logistic chains and food supply, and I got into how blockchain was used to like getting tracked for food, and then I just got into the rabbit hole. And I remember a friend like mentioned Bitcoin like 3 years ago, and just the fact that the same concept was being used in logistic chains and with what at the time was virtual money or Bitcoin just got me thinking. So what is this? How can it be so diverse in different things? And from then on, I just like dived into the rabbit hole and just consumed like I pretty much I think that's the story of all a lot of the information that was available. And eventually I stumbled upon Cardano with Charles's AMAs and Charles' whiteboard videos. And from then on, it was like love at first sight. I mean, uh, I just stuck with it. Literally, Cardano was my first coin I bought since the beginning because I was trying to understand the tech in itself and what it is going to be possible from it. So right now, I'm just focusing on this for the last couple of years, I guess.
Focusing on this as in Cardano or the project.
Oh, on Cardano, especially. The project is, for me, I see it as a first step in order to be able to bring other utilities or or try to develop on other sides of the blockchain um,
Excellent.
in the future years.
Before you get into Lobster, because the Lobster looks fairly new. What you do before Lobster in the space?
Right. Well, I actually was a Bluetooth pioneer. I was
Mm,
also a host for the Cardano Summit last year in my country. I hosted a gathering around, uh, did all the community around here, just what was trying to learn. Firstly, that's the first part because before I even try to like bring on board people, what I wanted to have was a solid ground of how it works, what makes it different. Um, what is it in reality, right? Because there's a lot of smoke out there, and I wanted to have the grasp on the concepts basics. So I was learning basically. Went to Haskell, Plutus Pioneer. I've been going on in Haskell as well. I got on the Morgo program. It was a I don't remember the specific name, but it's a Morgo Cardano blockchain program. Also to learn about it,
mm-hmm.
and been developing on the educational side as well. And in my country, well, I was the host of Cardano gathering for last year. Like we rented a venue, we like all did all of the logistics. We gathered like a group of people around here, and we've like been moving with that community since then.
Sweet. Which country is this?
Peru.
Peru. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, my good sir, tell us about Chill Lobster.
Yeah.
What is it,
Thanks.
and how did it come to be?
Well, Tree Lobsters, as of now, it's a collection, a 10K collection inspired deeply from the community. Its mainly focus is on the art side because I would not like to promise like games, tokens, and everything without having that cleared out from the start. Um, we've been working over it for over a year, almost since the beginning. And what we wanted to conceive here is what could be something original to Cardano? Like, what could be something that, like the NFT, the profile picture, could represent deeply the community around Cardano? And obviously, we stumbled upon Logan, Charles's his lobster, and we said, "Hey, why not a lobster?" It's pretty unique. Other blockchains don't have it. It's a really ingrained concept. I would almost say as a pet. Charles still has it as an anime. So, and we've played around with it. So initially, we went on iterations of other animals as well, but we really liked this concept because it was unique to Cardano, right? A lot of the core or main features are thought of like what has happened around the space for the last year. So, there's like
Rah, rah.
Oh no.
I think the
Oh,
lobster just got chilled. Um,
that was a big rug.
uh-huh. Oh, there you go. Oops, that's speaker. Sweet.
okay. I
Welcome
think
back.
Did you guys just
thanks.
boil the lobster?
That's one of the well, there's one of the features, but yeah, I just got a rugged, I guess. So basically, we surely got inspiration from different projects of other blockchains. But at the same time, we wanted to maintain an original aspect to it, you know? And we've basically focused on that part, like having little nudges of the community inside, like inside jokes, so to say, into the clothes itself and into the way it's going. If you can see like a couple of pictures of it, you can see like the UTXO dressing for the model of Cardano, warm and sunny on the some patches, stuff really deep to someone who's been around or who could understand of it. And yeah, that's been our primary focus as the moment.
Cool. Co-host, do you have any other question? Don't want to hug the mic.
Yeah. So do you have like a Discord setup or anything like that? A website, anything for people to see more information?
Yeah, as we're starting, it's already developed, but we will be opening at 500 followers. Um, so at the moment, it's not public.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Wow. You're holding the alpha until you get 500 people in the room, huh? What's the decision behind that?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Why 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 hold the alpha until 500 followers?
No,
Can
no.
you hear me?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Right. Well, primarily we're still finding some details for it, and I think it'll be ready in the next couple days. We're just like
Okay.
testing. Hmm.
Like it's not open yet.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
not open. Right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you have few followers right now, right? So it's like kind of still early. Is that what it is?
Yes, I mean the promotion is still early in that sense. Uh, so yeah,
But you're gonna open a Discord? Is that what it is? I'm just
yeah, at
confused.
Discord
I
and
don't really do much Discord anymore. But is
Mhm.
it gonna be like a primarily Discord thing, or is it gonna be like where are you gonna have your community?
Right. There's a couple things. Initially, we would start with Discord as a traditional route, and I can't really promise from then on. But we've been looking into Orbit. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's being built by DC's. Well,
Oh
it's
man, you're
project.
using now. Well, Urbit is
We want
not
to.
built by
I
this
can't.
Discord.
Yeah, it's not at that point yet. Eventually, we would like if it goes well. Now I'm talking about like future plans, right? But it's really subjective to the circumstance, so I can't really promise from this point on. It's just what I would like eventually to do. So at this moment, a lot of projects are being run in Discord because it's the best available tool we have. But as mentioned, as different people has mentioned as well, uh, Discord is a centralized platform for discussing, and not that's running itself, but it has a lot of faults with the bots, with scams, and so on. And we believe there should be better tools for the community to integrate. And I know as well, DC Spark has been working on Orbit Advisor, that is a web interface for Orbit. That is another project that's been here around before blockchain itself. and they're trying to build some sort of web interface with the service, so you could theoretically link your community into a decentralized space, so you can have like private channels, private conversations, and you will not be at the mercy of a centralized service. In the case it just falls out, your whole community would fall out, right? So that is still like, it's just an idea, but that would be the route if possible, if all the things go right. That could be a really interesting things to try out, because a lot of the things we also, our focus is like trying new stuff, specialized on those areas.
That's actually
So
pretty cool that you're thinking about doing Urbit. But so you're not going to start until you do that, or you're kind of trying to mix the two of, of
At the
them?
moment, we're still exploring because there's a lot of concept we need to get our head around with
That would be pretty cool, I have to say. Like if you can, like, it will be a little
right.
pioneering in my perspective. So yeah, I would like that. Huh?
Yeah, we wanted to
mhm.
start. Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's neat. It's excellent.
I have a question.
Yeah,
So, what was that stuff about 500 followers? Are you
right.
actually releasing when it's actually 500 followers, or was that bullshit?
Oh no, it's just a trope.
So it's a joke.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it's ready, when the site's ready, it's going to go out. Your
Yeah.
number of followers won't matter.
No, that doesn't really matter.
Okay. And then I guess what is, what is, how's this going to float? What's your business model? How are you approaching kind of the long-term sustainability of your business here?
Right. In the first part, as we mentioned, we're focusing on an art collection. Like, we're not promising a roadmap. We're not promising like a business model, an investment tool. It's more of a, we could say, an art collection inspired deeply on the community. We want to develop other things from then on, but that we can't like promise, because the market conditions and everything, it's just ever changing.
Got it. So it's an NFT drop for the art's sake.
Yeah.
And where's the artist? Are they in the room?
Right.
Yes, but we do not speak completely English.
Ooh, what language do we speak?
So Spanish.
Yo puedo hablar en español. Yo tengo una
Sí,
escuela acá.
hablamos español.
Aquí
Ah,
todos
entonces,
hablamos español.
genial.
So we
¿Cómo
would
están?
love to
¿Cómo
hear
están
from the
todos?
artist, even if it's in Spanish.
Hablemos español entonces. ¿Qué te
Genial.
parece, Lido?
Me encanta.
Wait, so do we get to hear from the artist? I would love to.
Let me go back.
It's getting spicy in here. You can feel the flavors adding in here.
So please, yes, let's do. Feel free to do the artist conversation in Spanish. I have there's a human over here that's gonna translate it for me. Hopefully, give me the deets.
Is that Miss Lido that you just?
Yes.
Hola,
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
muy bien, mucho gusto.
Un placer, eres la artista de las Lobsters.
Ah, sí.
Queríamos conocerte.
Sí, ¿cómo lo va?
Ah, me va muy bien, gracias. Me alegra que les guste.
Epoch, te quería hacer una pregunta. ¿Tienes una pregunta, Epoch?
Sí, claro.
No, yo quiero saber por qué haces este tipo de arte.
Es como mi lenguaje de comunicación y disfruto mucho haciéndolo. Básicamente eso, sí.
So she basically enjoys, it's her form of communication and she just enjoys doing this art.
¿Y
Básicamente.
¿Y por cuántos años estabas haciendo esto? Arte.
De modo tradicional, desde niña, ahora ya como 20 años, y en digital recién hace unos 2, 3 años.
Qué bueno. Okay. ¿Y cómo te... Sorry, I'm eating lots of food. How did you meet this guy?
¿Cómo lo conociste?
¿Ustedes son pareja o son amigos? ¿Trabajan juntos?
We're
O sea,
family.
no sé. Ok, son familia, ok. Comencemos por ahí. ¿Cómo se conocieron?
Es mi primo, lo he visto desde que era un bebito.
¡Ah, imagínate! Son primos, ok.
Sí.
Eso me gusta mucho. Qué
Ujú.
bueno que están primos juntos. That's cool. We don't have a lot of cousins working together, and you know, I definitely like projects that bring their family into it. Can definitely last longer that way. You can have a better chance long term.
Y están buscando traer a la comunidad latina al proyecto. ¿Se están promocionando en la comunidad latina o quieren hacer un proyecto más en inglés para todo el mundo? Como están creando una comunidad y no hablan inglés, me pregunto eso, ¿no?
Yo puedo responder eso, tal
Uh-huh.
vez. Sí, en verdad sí queremos, bueno, estamos ahora comenzando a hacer la comunidad latina, justo también por eso hosteé el Cardano Summit del año pasado, pero nos gustaría que el proyecto brille en su propia luz, ¿no? Sin depender tanto de a veces neologismos o decir estamos aquí, estamos allá, sino mantener el proyecto universal y a partir de ahí abrir las puertas para la comunidad latina.
Perfecto. Gracias por la respuesta. Thanks.
Right. Oh, just to translate it. So for the folks, we were talking about that the project we wanted to do it in English as to make it universal, and not rely on saying, oh, we're from this place or just the other. It's just a universal project, and from then on, we can open the doors to Latin American or the Hispanic community.
I thought Chinese was the universal language.
It will.
Do you speak Chinese, Lido?
Not yet. I know Hachabuchia. So I like to ask NFT projects, especially ones that don't have a solid, they're not trying to build a business, right? Or even ones that are trying to build a business, I suppose, about their 50-year plan. So like the art that the lovely artist over there has created, it's not going to live on Cardano, right? It's gonna where is it going to live? Where will you be storing the NFTs, the images? That's the question, to be clear. Where will you be storing the images?
Wait, could you repeat, please?
The images that are going to be linked to those NFTs, where will they be physically
Oh,
stored?
on IPFS.
So
Yeah, eventually
what kind
we
of
would like to
budget
run
are
a no node,
go ahead.
but yeah,
Oh, you're gonna run your own node to store
eventually,
them
yeah.
eventually. Have you sort of budgeted out like the cost around that? Are you planning to do that for 5 years,
Yeah,
10 years? Like, do you have some
there's
numbers?
a couple services. We've looked also into Arweave. I think it's the best way to proceed with it, because from then I think it's a one-time fee, and it maintains for the network.
Right. 200 years, baby.
200, yes.
So we had Pirate come up. Did you have a question for the chill lobster?
Not yet, to be honest. I just get in like 5 minutes ago. I didn't get the full pitch, to be honest. But I'm always down to to speak in these spaces. I love Cardano Coffee. It's my first time here. That's why I came.
Excellent. Yeah, thanks for coming. We'll get into banter shortly here once we're finished with Chill Lobster. Um, there is no website yet, but it's coming. They're waiting for 500 followers, but that's a joke. Um, it's not ready. It's coming. So hopefully that will come up soon. We will be able to check it out. Any other question? Anybody in the audience has some question for the Chili Lobster NFTs?
I have a question.
Yes.
So there's yourself and your artist, but other than that, how big is your team? How long have you been working on your project so far?
Thanks. So the main team is both of us, but we have different collaborators. We would say around 4 to 6 people, depending on the specific task. From collaborators on the art side, to also on the music side, and also the tech. And we've been working for about, it's going to be a year actually, since the idea was first conceived and we started uh, building everything and iterating, because I mean we had the project ready for September last year actually. We were planning on releasing for the Cardano Summit. I think it was the 25th. But we decided to hold on because we still wanted to iterate and make the the art better. I mean, at the time, I remember feeling it was okay, good, so to say, to what was in the current market at the time, and it might have been able to like sell really quick. But I, like, we preferred to like hold it and keep iterating because we didn't feel it was something we could put out there in the world. Now, a couple months later, obviously the market conditions are not the greatest, but we're happy with what we've been building, and it's been a long road of like learning a lot of things, like changing spaces, looking into the art, looking into the details, and like just iterating on a lot of things. And I think that that's one of the biggest things that we've got out of it. And yeah, we've been literally over about a year now.
I think it's kind of cool because it's a good time since you're, from what I can gather, you're trying to build a project that's more like long run, very like its own pace. You're more into like really putting, you know, just making it an adventure for what I can gather, and it's a good time because the bear market kind of helps you like be able to release something and just do it slowly, so not the hype, if you're not into the hype part. So I can understand now why you're here, because if you, I see that you're not like out ready like for like a project that's releasing right now. Normally like you get projects that want to come out here and talk about something they're about to release like that, but you are releasing your art. You do want to start showing people what you're doing, but it seems like you still have a lot that you're working on. So you just happy with the product now to be presented. Is am I correct in assuming, taking this from
No,
from this?
yeah, totally, totally, totally. That's
Okay,
exactly how
that's
we feel.
cool. Awesome.
So here's the question. So I have like 60 NFTs. So I don't think that's considered degening. But I would like to hear some of those degening specs, right? Stuff like rarities. I don't even know what the other things are. Traits. Degen people, help me here. Do you know what I'm talking
Attributes,
about? Yes.
assets. Um, yeah.
Can you give us a
When mint
can,
date, how many are being minted, how many can I
can you give
buy
us
for
that
my
rundown?
wallet, what is the price?
Whitelist.
That's a
Right.
lot.
That's great. I've just let me see if I'm able to pin a couple of samples. Cardano Over Coffee. Yeah, I think it's pinned. You can see a couple images. We can also see it on the banner. But the basic structure is the lobster itself. And the attributes, we have 7 different items from clothes, hats, the traditional ones, that's mouth and eyes, with goggles and different things. But we also have a couple extra ones. One that is kind of secret yet, and another one that is the shell on the what's on the pink one. You can see the patterns. Those is another characteristic of the trade. And from then, in the background as well, right? So those are regarding the trades. We have over 165 up to this moment. 165 unique items completely in the whole collection. The rarity it varies depending on the time, the structure, and the specific what do you call this? It's the theme of the lobster itself, right? There's a whole different structure from different lobsters in time, different lobsters of like professions, and just trying to capture a bit of like the different aspects of the people around Cardano. Yeah.
Excellent. Jenny, did you have a question?
I think I pretty much grasp what what I think this visit was about, which is great. I give you follow and see what you have.
Hey, that's one
Your road
closer to
ahead of you.
500.
I mean, I like to see where this takes you. I mean, I dig it. I dig this is me. You see that when I say that I have a different strategy, it's because I do. Like I actually, I'm more into like if I resonate, I like just see what you have to bring. This is like an open canvas. Like it's like the paradise, right? We can build whatever we want. So I'm cool. See where that takes you. I like the whole idea of like building in a more decentralized or more in a different way, in a slow pace, and here for what it is that you're trying to do here. We're all trying to figure ourselves in this space. So I like it when people keep it real.
So I'm probably not gonna do the follow thing, but
You don't
I'm just
follow
really into.
anybody, Lido.
Yeah. So just so you know, Chili.
Thanks a lot.
Um, but yeah, Big Joe, you came off mute. You want to have the last word before we wrap this up?
Yeah, no, you kind of went over it already. I was gonna say, were they impressive enough for Lido to follow them? And I got my answer.
Thanks for coming, Chili Lobster. So, any call for action for this room? Anything you want the audience to do? Where? How can they jump in? Any of that stuff?
Oh yeah. At the moment, it would be great if you give us a follow on our Twitter page and retweet a couple tweets. We've just like started doing the marketing and stuff. So we're just getting out there into the world. Like we're finally happy with the product we've been working on, and like this is the time we start like being more public about it. And yeah, thanks a lot for the space.
Thanks for coming, Chili Lobster. In spite of the technical challenges and our own silliness, we were still able to get you up here and have a very rich, multilingual conversation with one phrase of Chinese thrown in there as well. Um, it was fun to hear Epoch try to speak Spanish, kind of sort of with
Yeah,
his
that was pretty
mouthful.
surprising while he
Yo,
was
that
eating
was
too.
that was impressive, Epoch. That was very impressive. If you could hear us. Uh,
um, Miss Lido did excellent with the streaming of the from Espanol to Lady Lido, from Espanol to Anglais. There's something in here. At one point, the word neologism came up, and I was like, "What?" Um, but I think we just glazed past that in the conversation, so we should keep going. Thanks for coming, Chili Lobster. I hope you can stick around and participate. Chit chatty.
You know
We
what?
don't have a second guest. Yes,
You know what question I did have for chili lobster, real quick, Lido, is I wasn't too clear on the chili part. Is it chili like because it's cold, the lobster's cold, or is it chili because you're from Peru and it's spicy or something? Why chili?
Because they chill, I think, no? I mean,
Oh, they're just chilling. I got it. I got it.
Yeah, uh, that's a funny trope. Like initially it was like chilly, like chill, like just the attitude of the space. You know, like everyone chill, everyone is like. But I think the translation got a bit like mixed up, and that's like just a funny inside joke. It's are they cold? Is it spicy? Are they just chill? We're pretty much everything, you know. We're spicy with our community. We're cold with the hate, and we're just chill lobsters.
Also, I don't know. I'm not really sure how much lobster pirates eat, but are you nervous because the pirate society's up here also as well?
We
oh
might
yeah,
eat all of
pirates
it,
eat
but
lobsters, right?
Okay, if we don't let Epoch do the mid roll, he's gonna speak Spanish to us. Or maybe it's too late.
Maybe he's
Do
getting
it,
ready.
do it.
He's gonna do it in Spanish.
Oh, he's gonna do it in Spanish. Oh, I would love that.
Epoch, I take it you can't find your phone, or is the mute button not
I'm
Well,
working
here.
for
there's a
you?
real like mid
I'm
roll. You
here.
know, we don't have
Yo
a
estoy
second
aquí.
guest.
¿Quién
Oh,
quiere el mid-roll? Yo puedo hacerlo, está bien. Si tienes el ADA en el banco, pues quítalo. Y ponlo en el Epoch, o el Lido, o el Hiro. Todos son muy buenos. Gracias.
I love you, man. That was freaking awesome.
There we go. That's the mid-roll.
Excellent, excellent. This is great. That
Can
doesn't
we
even
please
need
turn that
translation.
into like we need that. We need that little piece. Somebody like mark down the time. We need that. Turn it into a
Alrighty.
soundbite.
Yes. At the 40th, the 38th minute, I believe, is when that kicked off. Um, no, not minute. That would be an hour. An hour and what?
Like
An
an
hour and eight?
hour and like
Yes,
8 minutes.
68 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, 68 minutes.
Do you
So we
have
didn't.
that yet, Lido, on your phone? Do you have the scissors option on the bottom to clip pieces from the space yet?
I
Oh, is
do,
that
but
like
it's
an
not.
Apple
It's
thing?
not. It's not highlighted. It's like
Yeah, that's
grayed
the only.
out.
It's like it's letting you know what it's gonna be able to do. And someone told me that maybe because it's getting recorded or something, they're not letting you use it yet. But at least you see it, so
Uh,
that's good. I seen it yesterday when I was hosting.
right. Yes. Yes. That clipping would be excellent. We would
I want to
definitely
hear
grab it.
about that. I don't have that. I haven't seen
Is
it.
it like at
Ha-
the end you can clip it?
like
No,
while you're doing it?
yeah, while you're doing it, I guess you're gonna be able to press the button. So the way it pops up when I'm hosting is at the bottom, next to the voice changer, and then the people, and then where you react with emojis. Right before the plus, the blue plus is now a
A
scissors right
scissors.
there, but it's not
Mm-hmm.
highlighted, so you can't press on it. But someone told me maybe when you're not recording and you're hosting, you could do it now. But I'm not sure if it's just like giving you like a little bit of a warning of what you'll be able to do in the future.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that
Damn,
would be
that's pretty
neat.
cool.
Yeah, that would
It's
be super
interesting that
cool to
it's
be able to
like
do that.
grayed out. Because usually
Right.
when Twitter rolls something out, they're just like, oh, here's this new feature, have fun. So it's interesting.
I like you
Th-
see it, but it's grayed out.
They had to stop doing everything they were doing to go make sure their bots are only less than 5% because Elon Musk asked them to.
So they had
But
to stop and leave it there like grayed out.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to get this, but we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. We have to go. We have to go cater to this silly man demands. Yeah, the breakup fee is $1 billion if Elon Musk decides not to buy Twitter. So we'll see.
I think it's just a technique to get it cheaper. We'll see what happens
Right?
there.
Because
Yeah.
the price has gone down by well over 15 or 20% since the asking bid. Um, oh boy, the drama. Well, we don't have another guest. It's our ninth month. Um, we're doing baby things. Um, Epoch and Hero are doing baby things. Um, so for the next however long, 45 minutes, we're gonna just banter. I see Pirate is ready to go with the banter. Go ahead, my good mate.
I just want to ask, do you guys do this often with new projects? I came in because I thought you were like inviting new projects to speak. I am also a new project. I don't know if this is how it works. I'm just
Allow
Yeah, you
me,
wondering.
can
allow
DM
me
me.
to allow me to summon my hero voice again. So this is a show. We have a process. If you see Jenny over there, if you send Jenny a DM, she can get you on the show. We have a process where we have guests come and present the project, and we talk about it, and we have a process. Yeah, DM Jenny. She will get you on the schedule.
Okay, okay, I will. I just love your type of space because it's normally is you don't get as many questions as you guys did to Lobster as well, and I liked the way you did things. And I'll DM Jenny maybe in a bit.
Yes,
Yeah, if
DM
anybody ever
Jenny.
wants to come up here, like just DM me. We'll try to get you in some of the spaces that we have here and do
Hero, did I
your
forget
thing.
anything?
I love your hero voice, man. We have a process, I love it.
Excuse me,
That's the
Jenny. We
line
have
that
a
sticks out for
process. You
me.
you can reach out to yourself to schedule.
Lido, stop doing the hero voice already.
Make sure you visit lidonation.com. Swahili, Spanish, and English.
Oh, I should do the lighter minute. Let me get that whipped up here. Um, Thanks for that. This is your light up minute on Cardano over coffee. This week in Catalyst. Today is Wednesday, so that means your weekly Catalyst Town Hall will be happening. Now that votes have been tallied, people have been onboarded, and they're working on getting their first batch of funding and getting to work. The next couple of weeks will be a chill down week. There's nothing to submit unless you're a proposal that one. Otherwise, we'll just be. I don't know how the town hall is going to go today. Probably lots of information about what happens next and what to come in June. June 1st is the next important catalyst date. That's when Fund 9 kicks off. So until then, think about your ideas, look at the challenges that will be available for proposals, and start thinking about writing some proposals. Speaking of which, at Lighter Nation, we are wanting to get into some NFT situations. There are a few NFT projects that I would like to do. Some of them have series, others will not. Some would be art based, others would be data driven based. So hit my DM if you are an artist and wants to collab on some Lido NFT projects. My name is Darlington, your favorite co-dreamer at Lido Nation. LidoNation.com provides hype-free education in plain English, Swahili, and Espanol in written and audio formats. And that's your Lido Minute.
So,
Was that really a minute?
damn, Jenny's worse than me, Lido.
I'm gonna time
That's
him next time. Now I'm gonna time him.
that's that's the running joke, Jenny. I'm working on the podcast, developing it right now, and it's gonna be called the Lido Minute. It's gonna come out every day. It's not gonna be a minute.
Speaking of podcasts,
It's a Lido minute. It's not a minute. It's a Lido minute.
your perception of time is different than Lido's perception of time.
Oh, speaking of podcasts, Hero, you have something going on there.
Yeah, check out Blockchain Exposed on all major platforms, from Spotify to Amazon to you name it, it's there. Blockchain Exposed. Check it out.
Actually, Hero, we should chat. You should give me some podcasting tips.
Yeah, that's a great name too, by the way, Hero. I don't know who thought of that. I'm sure you probably thought of it, but that's a great name for a podcast.
Actually, Big Joe, one of the things I have trouble with when I do shit is naming it. Steak with Pride just threw out all these terms. Him and also Rye from Stoic Pool just sent me a bunch of different terms. They said,
"Wait, you mean?"
And
Reese?
I picked out two that sounded good together. Reese, yeah, Rye, Reese. I call him what I want, Plato. I do what I want.
Just now, like, who's Rye?
I do what I want, Lato. You haven't realized that I fuck people's names up all the time, like constantly for the past 9 months?
I have to say, it's an issue for me too, because, I speak Spanish and English, but my main, my first language is Spanish. So, I read stuff very funny, man. I always wait for somebody else to say it, and then I'm like, is that how you really say it? It's I don't know. It's a struggle, but I go for it.
My problem is, Jenny, is English is my first language, and I'm horrible at it.
Yeah, same here. Same here. English is my first language too, Tia Jenny, but I was taught English by my parents, which were, first generation immigrants or second generation, and they speak English how they speak English with an accent. So even when I got taught the English, I got taught with an accent. So, for so many years speaking it, and then you realize you've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time, it's kind of hard to adjust sometimes.
I know, like the jaw or ha, or there's so many different things. I don't know. It's confusing.
So, we have Mark of the Beast come on stage. Would you like to come up and say hello?
Everybody, it is a great day for a great day. How's everybody feeling today?
Good.
Excellent.
Hey.
Excellent.
How are you?
I am blessed and highly favored. I mean, Cardano Over Coffee doesn't get any better than that. I've jumped in the space before. I'm always trying to surround myself with like-minded individuals, love the community, love the dialogue. Always got to bring that positive energy. And like I always say, if it doesn't bring peace, profits, or purpose, don't give it your time, attention, or energy.
I gotta say, I gotta stop judging people by their names, because I seen Mark of the Beast and I was like, this is probably gonna be negative, maybe a little you know what I mean? And he's so positive, it threw me off a bit. You should change your name to the Holy Spirit or something.
Oh, I will say this. I mean, come on now with Cardano. I mean, look, the energy consumption is significantly lower than Ether. The fees are way lower than Ethereum, and theoretically, you can process more transactions per second than Ether. And with Charles Hoskins, I really like this dude. I believe he's got his heart in the right place, good intentions. Plus, he was the number 3 guy that created Ethereum, and he also said Ethereum. I mean, the thing that he learned, while making, from Ether, and decided to make ADA, right? So like I said, I believe it's not a cash grab. He truly believes in it, and he's not a shitty person, even as a billionaire. But yeah, I mean,
I could tell you, I could tell you something, Mark. I can guarantee that it's not a cash grab. Well, how do I know that? Because I've been making a living off of it for the past year and a half as a business owner. It has created businesses inside the United States, in Europe, and all over the world. If this was a cash grab, it would have been gone years ago. And
Oh yeah,
those
you're
ETH,
absolutely right. If it was a cash grab, it would have been gone like my dad. Now, so look at it like this. Like it's not an ether
Oh my
killer.
god.
I think that both will exist, just like multiple companies exist. Everyone always thinks there'll be one crypto in the end, which is short sighted, right? So, like, how many monopolies are there in the world? Not many. Cryptos that will be
Right.
successful and have their own purpose and strengths, weakness. I'm betting on ADA because I'm betting on Charles, just like I'm betting on Tesla because I'm betting on Elon. So, like I said, it's all about surrounding yourself with the right, like-minded individuals, become sources of support. It's not nice when crypto's down. We know what it is. We're not we know why we're here. We all invested into ADA for the same reasons. And so, yeah, like I said, it's to jump and just chop it up with you guys.
Yeah, one of the only things kind of my investment thesis is, right, is I didn't invest in Charles Hoskinson.
Thesis.
I
Carry on.
I invested in you, Mark. I invested in Cookthyme. I invested in Jenny and Epoch and Big Joe and Pirate and Chili and Weed and Clay Lips and Tomas and Frog and the community. That's who I'm betting on.
I
Hey,
didn't
well
hear
said.
Ryder in there.
Well said. I couldn't agree more than that. And you're absolutely right. When I got into it ADA over a year and like some change, like probably 14 months ago, I remember just trying to start a YouTube channel, right? And I felt like it wasn't connecting with too many individuals. And then I jumped on Twitter, and then I found Spaces a short time later, after sometime in February, like around April. Spaces came out of last year. And I was like, no way, there's a community full of like-minded individuals just like me who believe in the project, who believe in this crypto, who believe in it. And then here we are now.
We're here.
Epoch. Oh, go ahead, Cook Time.
No worries. I'm just saying we're here every day. We don't care rain or shine. We're gonna show up.
I have a comment on that, but Epoch, it sounded like you had a dad comment.
Yeah, that was wild. Did someone make a joke about their dad like running out on them?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was me.
Yeah, no, that was
I
like the timing too was like crazy.
so
Yeah,
good. I almost spat yogurt just all over the place.
I felt like, yeah, it kind of hit me in the heart. I felt like
It
Will
did.
Smith
I
in that
know.
episode where his dad leaves and he's crying.
Dude,
Like that's how I
like
felt for a second.
Hey, well, you know what? Like I said, ADA is getting ready to slap harder than Dad's belt when he see my report card. So get fucking ready. Let's fucking go.
This is a different definition of dad joke. I like these ones.
this is oh my god. I feel targeted as a Latin person. Latin people don't really have a lot of strong father figures all the time.
No, you know what?
Single
My dad
mom
did run
here.
out. My dad did run out. You know what, though? It made me a better man, give me the chance to be a good father to my 3 children. I'm 37. I've got 3 beautiful children who I teach the opposite of what was taught to me, which wasn't very much. But no, in hindsight, I like to make jokes of it because, you got to be able to laugh at it. But, I mean, it is what it is. I have a strong mother who did a very, very fantastic job raising me as a man and taught me the morals and the things that I needed in life. So I'll be forever grateful to her.
Have you ever received a sandal thrown into the back of your head?
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely.
If you haven't,
Definitely.
what you've
That's the
done in life
hallmark of any single mom. I think that's the father figure is the chancla.
Yeah, she would say, "Tu quieres chancla?" And no, I'm good, mom. No mames, way. I don't want it.
No. That's nice. My mom would never ask if I wanted it.
That's what I was gonna say. You were
just do the
asked. You
Yeah, it was
just like
almost like it was
hear the
like almost
wind,
like
like
it was almost like you better stop or else, and it was that warning.
Mark,
mine was my grandma did that. Oh my god, it was like crazy. She would throw it from one side of the room to another. It was like you would dodge it and like run. It was so funny. When you think about the scene, it's like funny.
I don't even have to ask what Mark is anymore. Just because he said no mama's way, I know he's Mexican. Like I don't even have
Definitely
to ask.
Mexican. Yeah. That's all. Stay away.
Oh man. Well, like we down there likes to say, Cardano Over Coffee, cheaper than therapy.
I
Yeah, every
thought
day,
you were
Monday
gonna
to
say
Friday.
smoke steak earned.
Absolutely. Hey guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get these kids off to school, but I seen Cardano Coffee. I was like, yeah, let me jump in. It's been a minute since I've been able to talk with a bunch of you guys. But now you guys don't have just a good day. Have a great day.
You
Thanks for stopping by. We definitely appreciate it. By the way, my situation, I usually refer to that dude as my sperm donor. Um, but
um
I like this whole
mm,
faster than something
Phrasing,
thing.
phrasing.
I
What's
don't
going
think
on
that
here? What's going
um
on? I don't think that. Are you?
I've heard women refer to men as the sperm donor for their children, but never the child saying that's my sperm donor. So this is new to me.
Yeah, that's a little bit
Maybe it was Swahili, and we just don't know what it meant. Maybe sperm means something
I'm
else
gonna
in that
go with
language.
the cultural differences, Epoch.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Ramesh, you came up.
Hello, guys. So I know you are actually old people here in the Cardano, but I have a little question. Like, okay, so I've seen that when minting happens, usually when there is no lot of supply, uh, mint actually they announce like, okay, within 1 minute, they announce like, okay, the whole NFT supply is sold out. You know, and usually when I do the transaction, it will take around 4 to 5 minutes for the confirmation. So how is that happen? Like, okay, within a, is there any nodes where the transaction will get confirmed within a second or something like that? Or how is that happen? Actually, I didn't get that.
I don't know many projects that snap sell out in a minute, maybe back in September. But there's a way to actually look into the mempool of, say, they're running their own node, right? And they know how many transactions they need to get through. So they can look at those transactions through their mempool on their node to see how many transactions are there. I doubt people are doing that though. So who knows?
So Ramesh, the smart projects, what they would do is they would actually have a centralized database where the reservation happens. So when you start your transaction, that NFT gets reserved. So it may not be minted yet, but it makes it so they are not going to get more than 10,000 or whatever the count is. And that's not on the blockchain, right? A lot of big projects that had the smooth mint where people didn't like send money and didn't get NFT, where they got the thing that says it's sold out. It's because they're counting that on a centralized database, even though the transaction hasn't gone through yet. That's how like the Claymates, if you use NFT Maker Pro for your mint, that's how they do it. Once you start the transaction, NFT gets reserved for you.
And there
Yeah,
are a few projects that they use smart, like multi-sig, that you get it like automatically, but very few projects actually use it.
yes, but
Meaning that you don't get a refund, like you get reserved. It's like one. Like they take money only if there's an NFT for you, kind of thing. Like a
Right, yeah,
swap.
that right, exactly. That
Those I
unit
love,
actually
but
gets
very little
reserved.
people use it. I love those.
Yeah. Were you gonna say something else, Ramesh? Go ahead.
yeah. So actually, is there any advantage having the there is a hero pool and most of you are having a stake pool? So is there any advantage that you are having the stake pool so that your transition will be fast?
There was until something called freeloaders. Um, so sometimes too with the transaction, it really depends. If the chain is not busy, it's not going to make a difference. There's not going to be an advantage or not advantage. But when we have times where there are congestion and the chains is like busy and stuff, which doesn't happen, which hasn't happened in a few weeks. So um, sometimes what happens is when you submit your transaction, it doesn't get submitted to the blockchain right away. If you're using CC Vault or Eternal or Nami, your transaction actually gets saved on a centralized server in a queue, and then that queue gets submitted to the blockchain one at a time. So if that queue starts to get a backload on that central server, your transaction can sit for 4, 5, 10 minutes before it actually gets submitted to the blockchain. But if you have access to a node, or if you use the freeloaders, what you can say is, hey, every time I need to submit a transaction, use this freeloader node so this transaction can always get submitted to the blockchain immediately. So either it's going to be submitted to the mempool or it's going to fail. It's not going to sit in any queue somewhere in any line. But that hasn't been the case for weeks now. So
Yeah. So next question, if that is the true, then we say daedalus is a entire node, right? And so if you are having the daedalus and if you are having the relay node, basically, so is it the same thing? Like, if you are submitting the transaction through daedalus or relay node or
yes,
stake pool, is it the same?
yes.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
you're
Yeah,
technically
thank
running a node with Daedalus, just like you would be
Right.
submitting it through a node with a stake pool through freeloaders, or so it's pretty much the same. The path of the transaction is the same.
Okay, one more question. Like with my experience, I basically counted transaction when in two scenarios when the load on the blockchain hourly was 54% and one at 82%. So I found that when I submit a transaction in the through Nami and Daedalus, usually it takes near about same time. Except in the Daedalus, it takes like it happens 30 seconds or early than Nami and CC Vault or Eternal. So what is your view on that?
You said deadlift happens 13 seconds early?
Yeah, 15 to 30 seconds early.
Um,
Not too much
right,
difference.
because with deadlifts, you have direct access to the blockchain, right? With those non-mains, you have to go through some server somewhere, right? Before it
Yeah,
gets to
yeah.
the blockchain.
And those
That's
few
the
those few milliseconds that it takes to get through that server and then to the blockchain makes a difference in getting in. Since we have blocks so fast, you might miss a block or two compared to where if you were going straight through Daedalus, you're going to get
right.
into one of them first two blocks that you probably missed with Nami or Eternal.
Okay, so actually, in my experience, that is the case. So, is it because like I don't get a faster transaction through Daedalus because of my PC configuration because I don't have a higher processor and a graphics card. I'm having only like i5 6
What
7
kind
generation of
what kind of gigabytes RAM are you running on that machine?
16 GB.
Yeah, that's kind of like the lower end for Daedalus, so you might see some syncing delays or something to that effect.
Not to mention the Daedalus is a piece of shit. So please
Yeah,
wait.
it's not the great.
Okay.
I've
Okay,
Oh,
gotten
okay.
away from using it truthfully.
Deadlift is not a piece of shit. I would like to disagree with that statement. It
I
does use a
it
lot
is
of RAM
it's a
and
piece of shit.
CPU.
Get our light node wallet IOG soon. I keep hearing IOGC soon. I need the definition of IOG soon. Somebody tell me, please.
It's at least 18 months.
Wait,
Definitely
does it?
more than a Lido minute.
It's so many Lido minutes. And then you have to be careful that the soon wasn't in regard to an announcement about something. Because that's how they'll get you. They're like, soon. And then they tell you, yeah, in 6 years, we're going to launch that. And you're like, bitch, you said soon. What do you mean?
And then
They're like,
6
yeah.
years, and it's delayed.
And then it's delayed. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I don't approve of this deadlift bashing. I like to move the conversation along, please.
Um,
Um,
I'm sorry,
But
sir. I can bash whatever I want. Thank you very much.
yeah, why
you,
don't you
you,
mute me? Why don't
uh,
you mute us?
okay, would love to, since you asked so nicely. Um, I'll go ahead and do that.
I love that. Not even like
Uh,
a single time to
Wow,
wait. It's just like, why don't you mute up?
wow, wow.
On your
uh,
9th anniversary.
I wasn't gonna, but if I ask, you cannot give it to the person if they ask for it.
I didn't ask, and you muted me, so I didn't appreciate that.
I spoke on your
Well,
behalf. We
exactly.
asked.
You two
Damn
are
it, Hero.
parents, so you should like get together and like
Yeah, I asked for both of
communicate.
us. Come on, you're supposed to fall in line. This is why we don't. Come on, this is why we're not sleeping in the same bed right now.
Who's the
Thank
sperm
God.
donor?
Guys, I just want to say I need to head out now. Thank you for having me. I'll be back. I'll DM Jenny for being back sometimes. But great vibes. I love your space. I'll be back for sure. Thanks again.
Yes. Thanks for coming by. Can't wait to hear about your project. See you soon.
You guys even scared the pirate away, man.
No, not that way. Okay.
So guys, I have a last question, like to Lido Nation. I have seen your website, Lido. Are you still building the website or expanding it?
I missed the last part. I am still building the website, yes.
And are you expanding it?
Expanding in what sense? Like adding more stuff to it?
Yeah, because I see there is very good stuff and very good point there. But if you basically like okay, let me tell you something like okay, I'm building one Discord server and it is already built it, and this is basically for the new people who are coming into CNFT space, and so actually I searched lot on the web, and basically I created a list of questions and their answers through like this is the web link. There you can get the answer of this question, like what is CNFT, what is dynamic NFT, how to do there are a lot of things which we do in the process. Okay, so but I didn't find any website. Like there is a Cardano website, of course, and where you'll get a lot of information, but that is not like if new person comes, so he will juggling in multiple things, like okay, and something like that. So you put I have seen your website. It's quite simple and clean, and any new person comes and he'll understand the things. But I think for the new person, that those things needs to be elaborated little elaborated, so that he'll understand something fundamentally. What is the Cardano, what is that is mentioned by Charles Hoskinson in that whiteboard thing, right? So so if you are doing that, of course I am going to integrate that thing, because I already started integration. So I'm having like all the major CNFT YouTubers are on my Discord, and I'm onboarding people. Like I recently onboarded near about from last 3 months 150 people. So if you are expanding, please let me know. I'll be there in the space for like now. Whenever I'll be there, I'll attending the space. So if you're expanding, please let me know, or
Yeah,
you can let me.
hit my DM, Ramesh. I would love to chat with you. We're definitely expanding. Yes. I just sort of quit my job, sort of ish, to have more time to work on Cardano stuff in Lighter Nation. So lots of expanding coming. I know our CNFT coverage is whacked. I think lame, maybe is what Hero might say. So that's the thing I would like to do. But yeah, hit my DM. I will love to chat with you, see what we can do there. Hey, Hero, you left.
Yeah, definitely, leader. Okay.
Excellent. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for the questions. Good questions. It's been a while since people asked those types of questions, and it's good to remind people every now and then. And again, I would like to point out that Deadlist does not suck.
Okay.
You just need a bigger computer. It's a great wallet.
It does a lot. It does a lot for like.
Horrible.
I mean, considering like you're running a server, like you're running a full relay node. So it's actually for what it runs. It's not bad.
So that farting noise you hear is this big baby in the room.
I'm just messing around.
His name,
I'm just
his name is Hero Pool.
Listen, I left because I couldn't take the praise that Lido was getting. His head was so big that it blew me right out of the room. No, seriously, lightodnation.com. Amazing website. Shout out.
I mean, I can say like Daedalus is a good wallet. It's just not the wallet that I would use to play around with NFTs, which is, if you're gonna use it for NFTs, you're gonna have a bad time and you're gonna hate on it. But if you,
Exactly. But to I think it's the easiest with like Ledger. That's what I use with my Ledger. That's like my cold storage is my Deadlist and my Ledger. So
It's overkill for sending normal transactions. It's definitely overkill.
That's why you guys all said until your fancy light wallets were taking an hour to send transaction. And everybody was like, "Oh yeah,
wait,
Daedalus."
wait. That
yeah,
was before there was any innovation in the light wallets, right? They were very basic. That was like the first week of any light wallets really being out.
I still think they're faster if you use Daedalus, I have to say. And I use like a pretty like fast node to send my transactions, and I don't even use freeloaders. I use a designated like node for my wallet, and it's like super fast. And
Jenny, you want to use my node?
I don't know. I think that Daedalus still does the job better, if you ask me. You just have to have like a clean wallet. That's always the secret. It's just clean wallet.
Yeah, see, here's the problem. When you own like 2,000 plus NFTs, it's hard to keep any wallet clean.
You just gotta keep on popping new wallets. You gotta keep on having babies, Hero.
I bought the new wallet last evening actually because I went to JPEG store and wanted to buy something, and it just kept giving me an error because I have like 60 NFTs in that wallet. So it's another wallet.
Hey, the Gochi, what's up?
I keep getting phone calls in this conversation, but yeah, just got to be careful with the light wallets for security, right? Like, no one's gonna hack Google Chrome and steal your data lists, but
Yep. Here's a fun fact. I've just like really drilled that in. All these light wallets, they actually store your encrypted passphrase in your browser, and the export that you get from Eternal, you can input that into any browser or the mobile device and be able to spend out of that wallet if you know the password. So if you're using password 123 or the same password you're using for other things that where they've been compromised before, um, you're not that far away from
Or key
somebody.
trackers. Like that's why I like using YubiKey. That stuff is like very safe for that too. Like the
Right.
key loggers, it's like bad. People don't realize it. And that's like easy. Like they get your password and it's just for sure.
Yeah, and the thing there is they don't need a passphrase. Like they can get the password and they can get the export of your Eternal, right? So if you're not using Eternal as a hardware wallet, it better not be your main bag, or it better not have any quote unquote
Don't tell me
blue
what to
chip.
do. Don't tell me what to do.
This is medical advice, Hero. It better not have any blue chip NFT in it.
I mean, you have to know like the extreme so then you can make your, like your reasonable risks, I guess. But know what your risks are, I guess. That's what I would say.
That's the key, Jenny. Understanding what the risks are and knowing how to stop those risks or having a risk tolerance that you are okay with.
Gochi, how do you wallet?
I still have a small bag on Yoroi, which I'll probably end up importing to Daedalus, but I use Eternal and Game Changer for my light wallets. I just don't keep much in them.
Neat.
Game Changer is unreal. The new update is wow.
Ooh.
Is it a game changer?
It's so far past the Game Changer.
Wait. So is Game Changer storing stuff in your browser now? Does it remember, or do you have to still input your seed phrase every time?
No, they store it now. They have a ghost mode, so when you onboard people, they don't even have to write down a mnemonic. It gives you a warning and everything. But there's like 3 options now.
Ooh. That sounds like a game changer.
It's
And you can also mint
something.
NFT through there, right?
Anything you can do in the CLI, you can do. They have like a integrated IDE, so like they have VS Code right inside the wallet.
That is
Wow.
sick.
You just got
You gotta pin it up, man. Pin it up.
Just got Lido to go. Hoo, hoo, hoo. I think I've ever heard that.
I got him to follow me for like 10 minutes once too, but I'm not followed anymore.
Listen, he's very strict with who he follows with. He will follow you on his Darlington account, but not his Lido Nation account.
I must have retweeted some hero stuff or something. Then he
all
dropped
about
the
the
follow.
algorithm.
Yeah.
The Lido follow count is following that of Bitcoin, so we'll get up to 21 follows, and then we'll keep them at that.
Bitcoin has 21 million. Lido, I think you're off by a few.
Well, it's just zeros. Just move the zeros around.
So you're shooting for 21 million? Okay.
21, just 21.
Oh, not 21 million. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
21. Oh, shit. You should be able to get there, no problem. We got enough. We got 21 in here now. Let's do it.
Well, that's not what I said, Blackjack.
You're gonna follow 21 people. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty limited number. I'm just gonna say that. Put that out there. But
It is. And honestly, Blackjack, since you're here, I'm half considering swiping you out with something, because I see you all the time. You know, I don't need you contaminating my Twitter stream.
You see me all the time in your Twitter stream? Is that what you said?
No, I see you all the time in other things. I don't need. So yeah, it's all about the Twitter stream. If I follow somebody, it messes with the algorithm.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was told that I should have less follows than followers, because then that way somehow it works better for Twitter. That's what I was told, but it seems impossible to get there. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Blackjack, I don't know how you do it. You party all night with the Cardano Stoners Club, getting drunk, acting wild, and then you come up here normal, like nothing ever happened. You just talk normal.
Joe, you're not supposed to give away all the secrets, bro. Come on, man.
Blackjack.
It's all about anonymity. What's the matter with
Blackjack,
you?
you did it again. It's like I got ready for prom, and I got my face all dolled up, and my hair done, and you did it again.
What did he do?
I know you did it again to me, dude. You did it fucking again.
Hero, I've only been in this space like 2 minutes, and look at this.
You set up on my calendar twice, and it's been made. I already made it, so you know. I know we already talked afterwards.
I don't know why that happened. It was supposed to
I don't know why you keep doing this.
Oh my God! You stood him up again? No way.
I stood him up. Told him, yeah. We're gonna have dinner, and then didn't make it. The candle was lit, and I didn't come.
Yeah. By the way.
And then Big Joe said you were all night. Like, no, man, you totally like you screwed the pooch here, man. I was.
Oh my God!
But you know, just for the record, he did. Wait, Joker. Blackjack, dinner's cold, but it's been made and it's animated. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
I saw it.
It's beautiful, right? Do you like it?
I do like it, man, and it looks really good. And so Friday, you were gonna give me a preview. That's what we said. So yeah, we're good with that.
Yeah, we're good though. I just knew I could find you here. If I, I just knew I could find you here.
Yeah. If anywhere, you can find me here. Hey, Joe, and that's between you and me, man. All that stuff. Come on. You know.
Hey, Pro, all you got to do is charge him a fee, right? For every time he misses or he's late, it's like the doctor's office, right? You got to pay that $25 or $50 processing fee.
I did. I charged him extra FLZ tokens.
Yeah. No. We got to keep that on.
No. Don't charge him extra FLZ. Charge him ADA.
Lido.
Yeah.
Did you notice that as soon as Blockjaw came in here, chaos just erupted?
It literally did. I don't even know.
Well, I still got other things and other people to meet, so I gotta go. But
no,
Blackjack, stop doing that.
Protege.
Yes, sir.
Protege.
Oh, what?
Did he? I'm sorry he stood you up. I just wanted to tell you that. Have a great day.
Dude, Hero.
I love you,
oh
man.
My God. Oh, I love you, Jenny. Hero, though. Dude, what Blockjock has me cooking right now, you are gonna, y'all, oh my God, I'm in love with it. And it's moving, and y'all don't even know. Oh, I want to say it's
We're gonna
so
know,
freaking
though.
bad.
We're
I
gonna
want to
know.
show it so
You're gonna know.
bad.
Yep.
That's all I need to know. Anticipation is my favorite drug, my friend.
It's
Unlike Big
3D,
Show, who likes
and
marijuana.
it's 3D, it's animated, and it's 3D animated in
Hey,
the wallet.
enough.
Ah, I want to say it. Okay,
I know
bye.
you do.
I gotta go.
Stop now.
So did I miss the freeloader meeting this morning? I just realized that as soon as you and Joker roll in.
Yeah, Blackjock, or yeah, Lido, you missed it. But it's all right. Don't worry. It was just mainly Blackjock talking. So just
So
hop
you
on the
didn't miss anything.
just hop on the Miro board and get updated.
Did it go that long?
It went for a while. We just got done with it, so it started
Blackjock
at
was
6.
running it. Of course it went that long.
No, jeez Louise.
You're getting a reputation there, Block.
I am. There's no question about it. Whether good or bad, I don't know. I have no
Wait,
idea.
is this an age thing or what?
Maybe. I have no idea. There are some things going on there. As long as I take my D3, I'll be fine. You get older, you got to take the D3.
I get up every day, take my multiple. I can't even fucking talk. Maybe I should start taking some of what you're taking.
D3.
What the hell is D3? I never heard of that vitamin.
Vitamin D3.
That's
D3,
not in the
bro.
Flintstone gummies. That's advanced.
He needs the vitamins that are also, the 500 milligram gummies.
Yeah,
That's what
says it has a silver thing on the outside of it. It says silver something.
Is that a thing? Gummies, THC, or like vitamins and
Yes. That would
Oh
be
my
interesting, Cookthyme. That would be awesome if they had that.
I don't know if they have
They
vitamins,
do.
but they definitely have THC.
I thought THC was like 3 different vitamins.
I was waiting.
That was the vitamin.
I was waiting for you to be like, it is a vitamin. THC is a vitamin. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, what's the difference? Yeah, I gotta step down here. I'm at work, guys, but I felt attacked when you guys were attacking Daedalus.
Right? Thanks for
Deep
backing
breath.
me up.
Deep breath.
Take it easy, man.
I still use it myself, but it's
No, we still got soilders here, defending its owner. I love Daedalus.
I still love
till the end.
But yeah, I'll be listening. Thanks.
I will say there's a paper called Mithril that's coming. That's basically going to give Cardano the equivalent of Bitcoin's thin clients. So you still get that Daedalus level security, but it won't take more than 16 gigabytes, and it will be much faster. It will feel like a light wallet, but it won't be.
I think like Daedalus is perfect as a savings account, because then you don't want to open it. Like if you just shut it down, and the longer it takes for you to open it, the less you want to open it, right? So you just keep it there, and you don't touch that ADA. That's the money that I use for voting, to be honest.
Unless
Whatever
you
I have
have
in my live wallets come and go. That comes and goes. It's like my checking account.
Kenny, that's what I told myself until one day I plugged my ledger into my freaking CC vault, which you can do, and it takes
And that
2
was
seconds.
it. No, I know you can, but I don't do that. I just don't. You see that for me, I see those wallets are like my safe. I don't connect it to anything. Like if I put something in my hardware wallet, that's it. It just stays there. It doesn't come in and out.
What's up, Hero? Why is your hand up?
because I have a question that totally has nothing to do with what you're talking about. So I wanted you to finish before I,
Okay,
went on.
what's your question?
Jordan, down there in the crowd, Jordan, your PFP, is that an Explorer from Worlds Within? Give me a thumbs up or a wave or something when you hear that, if it is.
I'm going to say it is.
I think it is. I just want to make sure.
I am bummed that I missed this.
Oh, yes, the fan?
Yeah, I like the fan with the little sticky. That's pretty badass.
Mm-hmm. We got Lido, Jenny, and Cookthyme all as co-hosts. I'm really bummed that I missed the flippening that happened on Cardano.
This is the new Wednesday crew.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Jordan.
No, it's not one of the explorers from World War.
Okay,
It's
Jordan. Okay,
Mr.
just lie to us and say
It's Mr. Fan Club. I just think they're fucking hilarious. I found them on CNFT one day, and they were like 45 ADA, and it was fucking hilarious. So I bought 2 of them.
I'm just looking at it, and I was like, that's pretty neat.
They closed their mint at like 1,200 because of they asked their community and they said to. So they are actually reopening their mint on the 28th for 24 hours to let more people buy in and to increase the supply a little bit. But the fucking Discord's pretty funny. They're all hilarious. They're running like a bunch of competitions, giving away a different NFT every day during all of May if you own one and you verify your wallet in their Discord. But yeah, I had no idea about the project or anything like that when I found it on JPEG Store. I mean, and yeah, they're still dirt cheap and they're fucking hilarious to look at. I just thought it was hilarious because it's just a fan and all the different faces are just Post-it notes put onto a fan.
Yeah, I'd like.
Oh, that's cute.
Right away. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, their whole project idea is it's like a tank girl thing. So it's this girl and her buddy who's Mr. Fan, which is just a fan dressed up, and they're going around trying to cool down the world, trying to deal with global warming.
I want one, Jordan. Send me the policy ID, please.
Thanks, man. Thanks for letting me
Yeah,
know.
since I'm up here, I'll go see if I'll go to their Twitter and I'll post the thing about them reopening on the 28th for 24 hours for mints again.
Yeah, pin it up top so that way it's there. So, for those of you that don't know, Big Joe has Shillomania coming up. Big Joe, go.
I was in the middle of a dab, but yeah, fucking Shillomania 520, 60-second shill-off, European Championship, Tomas, going at it against Genesis Arc. He raps really good. He raps so good, it sounds like he's doing some type of exorcism or something. He's like really aggressive and stuff. He's like, release the demons and all that stuff. So it's going to be exciting.
Twitter Spaces, right? On the 20th. Shit, I'll be in town.
Nice.
Good. I'm going to have to try to stay up for that.
Sweet.
Blockjock, I would give you time, but since you decided to host Twitter Spaces at the same time of our show, you don't get to say anything today.
Wait, I didn't host any other thing.
Wait. Who was calling me out for Shillomania? Is that on? That's not on.
Anybody gets called out. Anybody should be like challenged for Shillomania.
Yeah, but somebody challenged me recently. I've forgotten who it even was. It Patrick? No, it wasn't Patrick.
Hey, I would be more than happy to be a proud member of the Stoners Club hosting. So that's awesome. They got a great group over there, man. I absolutely loved them, and they had no clue as to my history, which was awesome. So I got to blow them up a couple times.
You know what the best thing about the Stoners Club is, Block? Is whatever you do there this year, no one will remember next year. So
That's for sure.
Hero, I don't have fiat mining today, but I would like to write some Lido code. So why don't you do the thing so we can get out of here?
Lido, just an FYI, I need you over in the vote channel soon. We're doing a vote on a couple very important things surrounding freeloaders. That's it.
You should go shill for freeloaders. Actually, that's
for where?
Like in Shillomania.
I need somebody to write my material though. So
yeah, when is Shillomania? Is it the 20th?
Yeah, the 20th. 4:20 p.m. UTC. East Coast time, that's gonna be 12:20. West Coast time, that's gonna be 9:20 a.m. I changed up to the a.m. for the European, crowd out there, so it could be.
Wake and bake.
Is it on the 20th, Big Joe?
Yeah, every month on the 20th is the Shillomania. This is going to be our 5th one. We started in January. So yeah, it's going pretty good. It's pretty dope. It's almost like I let it out the box and now I can't stop. I have to do it every month. People DM me like, "Yo, what's going on? When is it?" Like,
Hey,
I'm
Joe.
confused now. Like, I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry. I was just like confused about the time. You said midnight and morning, so meaning the 21st for some and the 20th for like.
No, not midnight. No,
Talk to me like I'm a stoner.
no. It's gonna be So for UTC, it's gonna be 4:20 p.m. For us, it's gonna be noon. So East Coast time for you, it's gonna be 12:20 noon. And then West Coast 9:20 in a.m.
Okay, but it all falls on 420. Okay, got it. There's no like break on days. Okay.
Nope, he's doing 4:20 UTC time, so that'll be.
Because he changed it. Yeah, I got that's
Yep.
that's what got me mixed up. You got it. Thanks.
So everybody on the West Coast gets to wake and bake. I see what his plan was. That was the whole plan the whole entire time. Don't let him fucking fool you with anything about European bullshit. I know, Big Joe. I know you. I know you. And I love you. And I love what you're doing. And continue doing it, please.
It's the best thing, man. I've heard it's really fucking good. I've yet to make one because it's at night, but I'm going to involve my wife in it, and maybe we'll just, sit down and have a glass of sparkling apple cider or something. I don't even fucking know.
What up, Frog?
Hey guys, good morning.
Frog dog.
What's up, Big Joe?
Jock's a party animal. Block Jock's a party animal. You heard of? Pop open the apple cider.
Getting all crazy. Jesus. I'm the squarest person on the planet.
The rugging is happening within the next 7 minutes. So get it out of your system.
All right, I'll get it out.
Warning.
So, shall we give them the announcement of an announcement, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So, today, if you're thinking of minting a high AI2, wait for about an hour. So we're going to do a little bit of a collaboration thing with me and Joe. So if you mint a high AI piece, starting at 4:20 UTC today, you will get a free AR blown up version. So basically, I'll be taking the high AI images that you mint and creating a AR version that's all blown out. So I'll post a preview of what they'll look like, and then the first 10 people to mint a high AI starting at 4:20 UTC today, I will make you a custom AR version of that.
Hey, can I sell you mine back and then try and be the first 10 people?
I think that's how that's gonna work. You gotta mint one. And if you guys haven't seen the video of how Frog Dog gets down on this, he breaks it up like a puzzle. It's pretty dope. Shit, I might mint my own shit just to get
So
one.
again, what's 420 what time? 420 what? 420 for who? I'm an Eastern time.
So 4:20 UTC. So Eastern
UTC,
time
okay.
will be 12:20. So in a little less than an hour.
So that was so very Justin son of you, with the announcement of the announcement.
I feel left out now. I got it on the first day, I'm sad.
But that was an announcement, actually, right? It was a full announcement.
That's what Justin's son would have done too, though. So, listen, I suggestions for all the people who joined crypto since 2020, go back and figure out who Justin's son is, and then avoid everybody in crypto that's like him.
Wow.
Hell yeah. And last night I found out from Project Noon that they got this underground rapper who's not that underground because he's pretty famous now. His name's Mers, and they're getting him on board on Cardano. He was tweeting about Cardano last night. It was pretty dope.
Hey, did you hear my podcast with that artist, Billy Martin from that band, Good Charlotte? Whew.
Yo, I heard.
It's fire. You should go download it. Everybody should
Like,
go.
listen to it. It's really good. It's actually really good. Listen to it, guys.
What's the
Like,
name of
you're
that
missing
show?
in like stuff that doesn't get talked about in other places, I have to say. That's what I love about it. It's a very different take.
Alpha
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
for about the actual person that he's interviewing, it's like very it's cool. Because like for example, Billy Martin has done a lot of interviews, but it's all centered on the NFT project that he has. This it's bigger than that, and it's really cool.
We talk about his whole career from the time he started as a musician at the age of, being a junior in high school, the whole ways up to his freelance career with, people like Marvel and Nickelodeon. The dude drew the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Nickelodeon, for Christ's sakes.
Wow. He did some Disney stuff too, right, Hero? Like movies and stuff.
Yeah, go listen to the podcast, man. I'm telling you.
Like, it just gives you a really like good like understanding of who he is and how like he thinks and his process of like creative process, and like also how he made it into Cardano, and what he thinks is gonna the whole NFT, the awakening is gonna represent for artists that don't get it right now. And yeah, it's really cool. I really suggest people listen to it.
Oh, yeah.
He's very smart, very smart person. Everybody in that team is amazingly smart.
Yeah. Hero, what's the dope ass name of the podcast again?
Blockchain Exposed, found on all major podcast locations.
Spotify.